major beauty retailer in the United States taking a stand against unrealistic beauty standards, talking about the pharmacy giant CVS and its promise to ban retouching in its ads. So that means no altering the shape, the size, the skin color, the eyes, the wrinkles of models, things that are used in any of its marketing, any of its advertising for beauty products. So there you see the example, the original you saw. That is the airbrushed. There's the original on the left. And you see freckles, you see a mole, you see the hair out of whack, the little bit of additional wrinkle. There's the retouched version. That's all history because of this new policy. Moving toward much more transparent marketing. So this is just coming to the fore this week, and it got us thinking about all of the interesting angles to that. CBS making the decision, as John, Signa, and Scott join me, to do this because of what the evidence is increasingly showing us, that if there's an unrealistic body image, that can lead to all sorts of negative effects on a psyche, notably young girls' psyche. And so taking this step, and really interesting to see whether other chains will take place, whether other stores will follow along, and kind of a bold step on CVS's part.
Yeah, now to be fair, the CVS, the before and after airbrushing, she's not exactly Steve Bannon without the airbrushing, let's face it. She's seems to be a rather attractive, slim, blonde woman. Nonetheless, this is, of course, a serious issue. We have a situation where young people under the age of 7, 1 in 4 have had some kind of dietary exercise that they have had to undertake. 7. Not that they need to, but that they think that they need to. And this is what they're finding, that 5 to 8-year-olds think about body image. And interestingly enough, they take that image, they say, from their mothers. They listen to parents say, I need to lose some weight, do these jeans make me look fat, et cetera, and they absorb that as young as 5 years old. So the idea that North America is obsessed with body image, nothing new there. But on the other hand, the way it is affecting people's self-esteem, the way it is affecting people's growth, the way they find that young people, particularly young girls who do not have a positive body image, they skip meals, they don't spend time with friends, they become isolated. And let's face it, the internet and the Instagram out there of everything, showing people, these fabulous slim people in bathing suits 24 hours a day, isn't helping matters much at all.
It's interesting listening to some of the women talking about this and what CVS was doing. They were really keen on it because, you know, from a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense for the company because products that they think work really without being touched up, they're much more inclined to buy. I think it may have much more effect on normal people, normal women. Because
at the end of the day, this is what advertising is supposed to be about selling product. And of course, if there's going to be a backlash, they might want to change the direction. But, you know, this is an age-old argument. You know, do you want to sell a lifestyle that's not realistic, a body image that's not realistic, a family, a house that's not realistic, or do you want to reflect real life? And Dove got into this game really early on. And I'd like to share a couple of different versions that they have as far as, you know, before and after.
Their campaigns, yeah.
Yeah, take a look at these, some of these pictures here. Withered or wonderful with this woman here. I would choose wonderful. And here's another one here, fat or fit. I would choose fit. And so it shows you that let's empower each other and ourselves to just, you know, enjoy being ourselves, and the advertising is getting on this campaign.
So it must be working because that's a campaign that's been going on for a long time. They have different alterations of it. Nowhere is the body and the perfect body more celebrated than in the sporting realm.
Yeah, but still the fittest men and women on the planet still have issues, their own issues with their body, even though that body helps them towards performance. And we have a great series on CBCsports.ca called Beautiful Bodies. And interesting, 2-time Olympic gold medal pilot in bobsleigh, Kaylee Humphries, had this to say, and it rings true with a lot of female athletes especially.
My relationship with my body is a love-hate, as I would describe it. There are days when I feel fantastic, where I think I look amazing. And there are other days when I honestly hate it. I hate my body. I wish my stomach was a little flatter. I wish jeans fit a little better.
And here she is going for her 3rd straight Olympic gold medal, and she works out like crazy. But still, you know, it's like, where are those jeans that I can buy? Because everything you see is, you know, meant for a certain size, right? You know? Yeah. So,
you know, Canada has an eating disorder information center, and it looked at athletes specifically, and it's athletes that not in the, you know, a sport like Kaylee Humphries, but in things like gymnastics and in figure skating, the artistic athletic sports, they have the highest incidence of this kind of eating disorder kind of thing. Gracie Gold, the U.S. figure skater, eating disorder, it's prevalent within sports as well.
Yeah, we've seen this in the modeling world as well, especially in Europe, where they're starting to really pay attention to this, saying we are setting an unrealistic, unhealthy standard, and in some cases, they're not putting up with it.
Banning super skinny models. Anyway, interesting conversation, all sparked by what CBS is doing. We'll see. Put in some calls. See if anybody's looking at this from a Canadian perspective for us. Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay.